This is a video tutorial on how to set up your SafelyTeam HD smart home system. Feel free to pause and rewind the video as we go. Let's begin by seeing what we get inside the box. Included in your HD system is one keypad, one door and window contact sensor, one air quality sensor, one flood alarm, one heat alarm, one smart siren, one motion sensor, and the gateway. Also included is an in-depth reference guide, an RFID Key Tag, and 2 window stickers. If you haven't done so already, please download the Safely Connect app onto your smart device. Once the app is downloaded, you will need to create a new account by pressing Sign Up Now at the bottom of the page. Please then fill in your personal details. You will then be asked to create a password. Once this is done, press Finish. Your account has now been created and you can log in from the home page of the app using the email address and password you have just entered. You will then see this screen asking you to enter your location details. Please press Continue. If your location is turned on your smart device, this may be entered automatically. However, if not, please manually type in the address that your smart system will be located. Please then press Next. We are now ready to begin setting up your system. We begin with the gateway. Open up the gateway box and remove the contents. Inside you will find the gateway itself. This can be set aside for a few moments. And in the box underneath, we will find a power supply and an Ethernet cable. To connect your gateway, plug in the power source and Ethernet cable at the rear. Plug the other end of the Ethernet cable into the Ethernet port on your Wi-Fi hub. Then press Next. The app will then open the camera on your smart device and ask you to scan the QR code on the bottom of the gateway. We will then see this screen asking you to set up the alarm receiving center. Press Skip for now, as this can be set up later using the instructions in the reference guide. The gateway then may take some time to update. Once it is updated, you will be asked to create an alarm pin that will be used for arming and disarming your system. Please make this memorable. Your gateway registration is now complete and we are ready to start adding the other devices. The first device we are going to add is the smart siren. From your dashboard, press the Add Device icon. Please then select the siren from the list of devices below. The app will then open the camera and ask you to scan the QR code on the box of the siren. You will then be asked to enter the device name, location, and floor number. Once this is done, please press Next. You will then be asked to power on your device. In the case of the smart siren, we will need to plug it into a mains power supply. To install your siren, simply peel the sticky pads at the back. We recommend placing this near the front of your house so that people passing outside will be able to hear if an alarm is triggered. Once the siren has been switched on, we can return to the app and press Next. Returning to the dashboard, we will see a tile representing the smart siren has now appeared and will show us online. The next device we are going to add is the keypad. From the dashboard, go to the Devices page. Press the plus icon in the bottom right-hand corner and select the keypad from the list of devices. The app will then again open the camera on your smart device and ask you to scan the QR code on the side of the box. You can then name your device, enter the room name and floor number where it shall be located. Then press Next. We will then be asked to power on the device. For the keypad, simply pull the pull tag. Pressing Next and returning to the dashboard, we should see a tile representing the keypad has now been added. To install your keypad, simply peel the sticky pads. We recommend installing the keypad near the main entry and exit point for your home. The next device we are going to add is the motion sensor. Again, go to the Devices page and press the plus icon, selecting the motion sensor from the list of items. Again, the camera will be opened on your smart device and you will need to scan the QR code on the motion sensor box. We can then name the device, enter the room name and floor number. Pressing Next, we will then be asked to power on the device. For the motion sensor, simply pull the pull tag. Pressing Next and returning to the dashboard, we shall see a tile representing the motion sensor has now been added and will appear online. To install your motion sensor, peel the circular sticky pads on the motion sensor bracket and stick it to the corner of the room you wish to monitor. The motion sensor will then stick to the magnet of the bracket. The next device we are going to install is the contact sensor. Go to the Devices, plus icon and select Contact Sensor from the list of devices. Again, scan the QR code on the contact sensor box. Enter the device name, floor number, and room name. To power on your contact sensor, simply pull the pull tag. Pressing next and returning to the dashboard, we will see a tile appear representing the contact sensor, and it will now be shown as online. To install your contact sensor, peel the pre-installed sticky pads and stick it to the door or window you wish to monitor. Please refer to the reference guide for further details. The next device is the air quality sensor. Go to the devices page and press the plus icon in the bottom corner, selecting the air quality sensor from the list of devices. The app will then open the camera and ask you to scan the QR code on the box. You can then enter the device name, room, and floor number. Once this is done, press Next. You will then be asked to power on the device. For the air quality sensor, simply pull the pull tag. Pressing Next and returning to the dashboard, we should see a tile representing the air quality sensor has now appeared and will show as online. To install your air quality sensor, simply peel the sticky pads and stick it to the wall in the room you want to monitor. The next device we are going to add is the flood alarm. From the dashboard, go to the devices page, press the plus icon and select the flood alarm from the list of devices. The app will then open the camera and ask you to scan the QR code on the side of the box. You can then enter the name of your device, the room it shall be located in, and the floor number. Once this is done, press Next. You'll then be asked to power on your device. For the flood alarm, twist the top anti-clockwise to open it. Remove the plastic cover to reveal the battery. Then simply pull the pull tag. Pressing Next and returning to the dashboard, we will see a tile appear representing the flood alarm. To install your flood alarm, simply place it on the floor of the room you wish to monitor. The next device we are going to install is the heat alarm. Again, go to the devices page, press the plus icon and select the heat alarm. The app will again open the camera and you will need to scan the QR code on the box. We can then again enter the device name, room location and floor number. To power on the heat alarm, twist the bottom anti-clockwise to open it. Then simply pull the battery pull tag. Pressing Next and returning to the dashboard, we will see a tile appear representing the heat alarm. To install the heat alarm, simply peel the sticky pads and stick it to the ceiling of the wall you wish to monitor. We are now going to set up the RFID Key Tag. Go to Settings. Under Users, press User List. This shows you all the users that have access to your system. Press the icon to the right of your user and press Create Alarm Tag at the bottom. You will then be given on-screen instructions. Press Continue and hold the key tag to the center of the keypad for 2 seconds and then press the padlock unlock button. You will now be able to arm and disarm your system from the keypad without typing in your PIN. Of course, your system can also be armed from the app. To do this, return to the dashboard and press Arm. You will then be presented with 3 different arm modes. These are explained in more detail in the reference guide. Our reference guide has in-depth information on all of our sensors, how to install them, and how to make the most of all the features on our Safely Connect app. If you require any additional information, please call or email using the details on the screen and one of our team will be happy to help.